not dead yet, but it was a great year for me, and I knew how lucky I was too. So I was in 1968. I was discovered by the Beatles and signed to Apple Records, which was their brand new record label that they had just started when I just happened through town. I had very little luck on this side of the Atlantic getting my music heard, and so I had, my band, The Flying Machine, had crashed and burned in New York. I had gone back home to North Carolina to sort of lick my wounds. My folks got sick of seeing me sit around the house, and I talked them into buying me a plane ticket to London and to visit a friend over there. It wasn't a career move or anything. I just wanted to travel a little bit, and I took my guitar and some songs. But there were people in London who were really encouraging, and they urged me to make a demo and promised to sort of shop it around to anyone they could find that would be connected with the music business. And one thing led to another, and it came to the attention of a guy named Peter Asher, who Peter had been one half of the duo Peter and Gordon, and they had been part of the British Invasion, which was a sort of a period during the mid-60s when a lot of British acts, sort of following the success of the Beatles, came and toured in the U.S. So Peter heard this thing, and he got me an audition with George Harrison and Paul McCartney. And Peter had just taken a job as head of A&R, which means responsible for signing new acts for the new label. And so I sang a couple of songs for George and Paul. I wish I could remember it. I can't. Well, I wish I could remember the whole decade, you know. But at any rate, they seemed to like it, and I got signed. It was as if I had walked through a door and the rest of my life was on the other side. You know, it's an amazing moment. And I guess that may happen every day, or in a way, but you know, I knew how lucky I was. I was a huge Beatles fan. They were making the White Album, and I was using the same studio. Whenever they finished one of their marathon sessions, I'd sort of scoot in there and put down a couple of tracks, and then try to hang out as long as I could. You know, so I was surrounded by this heavenly host of my absolute idols, but at the same time, I was young, and I was away from home for a long time and long distance, and I got pretty seriously homesick, which was the inspiration for this next tune. In my ride on Carolina, can't you see the sunshine? Can't you just feel the moonshine? And it is like a friend of mine, hit me from behind. Yes, I'm